All right, guys. Easy one. Easy. I like a good easy Easter egg, except for the boss fight. Boss fight's a little confusing. But this is a fun map. This is Seatown Biological. We've done a bunch of Hibbs maps before. This map's a little old now, but I've been in Texas busy. Jason's been doing other stuff too. Holidays. But fairly easy Easter egg. Nothing too difficult about it, which is good. But it's also fun. It's a fun map. So we're going to show you all the steps, all the side quests, and how we did it. So this is one of the rare maps where you really don't have to buy anything. Because it's all, you can go up to trash cans and it'll give you loot, guns, everything. So just keep grabbing all of these. What I would recommend is have one person, if you're doing multiplayer, have one person just get everything. Like get all the loot. So you can pretty much just open everything by the end of round one if you get a good money drop, if you will. So just keep going through those. I mean, you could spin, but I'm going to show you guys. We're just going to use the regular drop luck, if you will. I'm not going to push it to spin. You don't have to spin. Let's put it that way. There's some good drops that you'll get. The only gun that will drop, ideally, is the ray gun Mach 2, which you will probably get in a trash can coming up pretty soon. With that, you need a wonder weapon for the to complete the map. So any wonder weapon you see, just pick it up and hold on to it. So we're gonna open this first door up here for 1,000. We can get the first shield part, which is gonna spawn in here, right here, or it's gonna spawn in this room right here. So that's the first one. Next thing we have to do is we have to open up this door. I think Jason has enough, so I would appreciate it if Jason did that. Now, if you come over to back here, obviously you keep getting those. Oh, it's not here this time. Of course, we got a bad spawn, but the wonder weapons will start spawning whenever you start opening up these loot boxes. So I'm just going to start going through trash cans and stuff and seeing what guns we get. Now, while we're also here, there are 3 masks on the field. Only one of them is really worth getting, but since we're not up to that one yet, you can grab this one right here for 10% more speed. Might as well, right? Doesn't hurt. So right here, for us, this spawns a little differently, but right here is a weapons crate, a bio crate, so you'll get some money, a lot of money, as well as perks. So grab all of these. Fighter's Fizz. I'm probably just going to sink them, Jason, if you don't mind. Just might as well get everything. So I got Jugs, Fighter's Fizz. I don't even know what that one is. But also right here is the start of the first side mission for a free perk, which is the data card. So once you open every loot box and you have all the perks that you really want, you can start getting free perks. Now, just be careful when you start buying. If you pick up 2 of the same perk, it actually cancels out the perk system, which is kind of annoying. It's a little bit of a bug. Not a big deal, but just be careful. I think you still get the perks. You just can't tell which ones you have. Here's our first weapons crate. Hopefully we'll get a wonder weapon out of it. So right here is the Infected. The Infected is a wonder weapon. It's a shotgun. So the second, we'll open this door since I have so much money right now. The second part of the free perk for the data cards, there's that. There should be 1, maybe 2 weapons crates over here. Let's go. Grab this. We're looking for an Omni or any assault rifle. What is this? PS12. We want... Ooh, well, there is a minigun. Which is probably pretty decent, if I were to guess. So we've been looting. As you can see, I have a shit ton of money. We're going to keep going over here, and we're going to turn on power. Is this openable? Yes. What is it? What is it? Money, money, money. Double points, double points. We'll save those. But keep going straight. Down here is the drop down to here. And right here is power. So now that power's turned on, you could do the next side mission, but we're going to hold off on it for a second. Instead, we're going to start the main mission. So we're going to keep going straight. I'm going to open this door as well. We're going to take a right. And we're going to go into the elevator, take the floor up. Jason doesn't have to be with me for this one, so he can keep the zombie down. So we're going to do a couple things while we're up here. This is your Pack-a-Punch and main Easter egg. You're going to go straight. Start opening stuff. Just open all the crates you see in here. This is where you're going to get all the money that you need. Now, ideally, as good as this weapon is, if you can get a ray gun Mach 2, that one's actually better. But this one will suffice. Just make sure you have a wonder weapon on you. In fact, while we're here, I'm also going to Pack-a-Punch these. Right now, start packing because one of the side missions requires a Pack-a-Punch gun, and then I don't know what else requires it, but I feel like there's a couple steps. Just Pack-a-Punch anyway. The corpse grinder. What a great name. All right. So to start this main Easter egg, all you have to do is come over to here, drop sequence, and it's going to drop some pods. So the pods by now should be dropped. We're also going to come over here and grab a backpack. You can grab this later, but just grab it for right now, just because. Turning on power does a couple of things, so I'm going to open this door. But the main thing that it does is it opens all the inside parts so you can get to certain areas a lot faster. Right, we just did kind of a big loop. We're going to go over here. We're going to collect, hopefully, the shield part, which the shield part's either going to spawn here. I've seen it back here. And here's the last shield part right here. It's only 2. Now we can kind of move on. Oh, wait, no, let me show you guys the last data card is kind of by there. If you keep going straight back to where the pod is, this is one of the 3 pods that dropped. Right here is the last data card. We're going to keep opening stuff till we get our max perks, just so we don't waste a free slot. But we're going to go back into spawn. Jason, do you want to bang out the pods first, or do you want to do more side missions? Let's bang out the side missions. I'm actually good on perks, so it doesn't really matter to me. If I can get double tap, that would help. But you know what? Let me just buy double tap real fast, just because who doesn't want max damage at round 3, right? So there are 4 spots for this to spawn. There's 3 ringing cell phones. This one clearly is not working, but this is a possible spawn. It seems like they're all on the other side. You can't really hear the ringing. I wish you could. You'll see them. They're not hard. So here's the first one. So you'll get a little whisper out of it. And then the third one. Oh, here's another location. And the last location and the third location for us is right here by double tap. So now you should get your free perk. It looks like I got Vigor Rush. And now let's do the logical. So you have to find the logical. Like you literally have to spell logical. You can only hit these with a pack-a-punch weapon. So we're going to go here. We're going to hit it. So that's the first one. I don't remember the order, but I'm just going to show you all the letters in the order that I remember. So sewer, there's the C. Sorry, it's not in spelling order. Go up the stairs. The I should be up here. Nice. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was the Oni mask. The Oni mask is right here. This is 25% damage on all guns. Right there's power, just to give you guys kind of the lay of the land. And then there's one more, which is plus 10% health, which honestly, you probably won't use. I'll show you where that is. Go past power towards jugs. There should be one. Here's the O. And then over here's the G. Oh, a little too far. There we go. There's the G. So if you go over to this pod, back where we found the last key, here's the L. There we go. God. Oh, and while we just shot that one, the last mask for 10% more health. Oh, 25% more health is right here. Jeez, I don't know why I struggled with words there. Now, the last one, the last letter that we're looking for is the A. The A is right across from the mystery box here, up in the corner. This might be a bitch to hit. Jason, do you have a pack-a-punch gun? There we go. Jeez. There we go. Okay, so I don't know what I just got. I just bought speed, so that means that I must have got something twice. Okay, cool. So that's all the side missions. The only thing we have left to do is take the data cards that we got, and we have to place them in here for our free perk. So, again, I must have picked up 2 of the same perk because that's why it's broken. But now we can start doing these. Hey, Jason, can I bang out the Simon Says one first? So the Simon Says one, very easy. All you have to do, come over to this thing. You actually have to press it twice. It's a little bugged. So F to begin pattern. Oh, okay, it started there, but sometimes I miss it. So just knife it. Green. For us, it's green. Green. Red. Red. Blue. And then that should be it. I don't think it does anymore. Yep, so that one's completed. That's how you know it's done. Now on round 3, we're going to continue on. And we are going to go over to the spawn. And spawn is more of a defense. So you have to protect this thing for 1 minute. Pretty easy. You can also get a lot of points here. So just defend it. That's the health bar at the top. It's going to start spawning zombies. So not too bad. 3, 2, 1... 0. So that one's completed, and now we're going to quickly run through this. Try not to kill too many zombies, but we're going to go back to kind of that center spot, if you will. And this is a soul box. Now, it's kind of peculiar soul box because you can only get kills with pack-a-punched weapons. So it's either pack-a-punch weapons or, yeah, it has to be pack-a-punch weapons. So that's why we pack-a-punched, basically, so we can get through this as fast as possible. You can also use wonder weapons, but most of the wonder weapons actually start out pack-a-punched. So right here is also where you would build the shield if you have the shield parts. So we're going to build that now just because we're kind of getting towards the end. And then we'll just continue. I would make sure you have that shield on you, especially if you're playing solo, because we're going to do something in a couple seconds that kind of requires you to have the shield to a certain extent. Otherwise, you're just going to get shit on. Okay, just completed. Now you will see these wires. Now we're going to get the wave down to 1. So if you look up and you completed everything, you'll see these lasers that come out of all of the pods. And it will spawn a canister right there. If you shoot the canister, it drops. Now, here's the problem. Oh, you have to shoot it with the wonder weapon. That's why you need a wonder weapon, by the way. So, canister drops. Now, when you pick this up, you cannot sprint, you cannot crouch, and all the zombies will aggro to you. So that's why I recommend you only have 1. So when I pick this up, oh, it's actually already aggro to Jason, so that works out. I guess when it has no one to aggro to, it won't de-aggro. I don't know how that works. I guess because he's already hitting me last time we did it, just have someone take that last zombie if you can do it. I just didn't think that it would allow that. So we're going to walk all the way back to the elevator. Jason has to be with me for this, by the way. So Jason, I'm at the elevator if you want to hop on in. And we're just going to go, once Jason's in, Jason, you want to hit the floor thing? Because that way I know. Yep, perfect. So it takes us up. Now we have to take the core that we have and we're going to place it in the computer. The reason that Jason has to be with me is because once we do this, there's going to be electricity all over the map and there's a good chance you're just going to go down. So we're going to take it. We're going to fill this canister like that. And now when we go back downstairs, you'll see the electricity on the ground. So we have to run to spawn. Now there's a specific path you have to take for this. Make sure you're pack-a-punch, by the way. That's what Jason just did. So we're going to go on down. And I'm going to show you guys the path. It's pretty obvious. Again, if you've played the Cold War Zombies, the original map for Cold War, it's kind of this concept when you get to the end. So we're going to go, boom, take a left. We're going to go down the stairs here, right. We got to go around. Boom. Right. It's okay. You can kill it at this point. I probably shouldn't have killed it, but yeah. Whatevs. So once you drop back down to spawn, we have dogs. Go over to here and disable the tax system, and you'll get this jank nuke. Cool. So we don't really have to worry about the dogs right now. We will get the max ammo, so it does work quite well, to be honest. Just because I think you start out with the max ammo in the boss room anyway. But now it's crunch time because this is where it gets a little complicated. We're going to go over to where the bomb dropped. And right here, it says begin boss fight. Now, this boss fight is the hardest part. Not because it's difficult, but because it's a little confusing. So it's a 4-phase boss. We're going to show you all the phases. There's a little parkour involved. So just be a little careful. You do get a max ammo. So we're going to save those. But above us right now is the boss. We're going to wait for him to spawn. This is one of those things how you have such a big area. You're going to want to kind of max out the spawn and just run around. Now he just dropped his ball. Shoot at that ball. Just absolutely wreck it. Like that. So that's the first one done. It's going to land somewhere and you have to grab it. So we're going to grab that one. You don't have to hold it or anything, so don't worry. It doesn't slow you down like the core that we got before. So just take it, and you have to put it on one of these graves, these little graves here. You just have to figure out which one it is. It'll say it. And I believe that's first phase done. I forget how many phases there are to the first one. But once he turns black, that's when you can shoot him. So it's 2 for this one. So now that he has turned black, you can lay into him, do some damage to him, and get him down to like 66% or whatever it is. Yep. And now we can go to phase 2. Now, phase 2 is a little more confusing. So, on the map, Jason, we might have to train for a second so I can explain this one. So, on the map, there is a white symbol. It doesn't say which one. Just make sure that you find it. Jason's going to shoot this, and it's going to send me to, in there is a parkour room, as you can kind of see. If you have a slow weapon, like one that causes you to be very slow, get rid of it somehow. Like you kind of screwed yourself. But Jason's going to shoot that symbol, and when it shoots... One second, Jason. Don't do it. I'm just explaining. You have to get all the way across, so you have to finish the parkour. Now, there's 4 stages to the parkour. You just have to finish the first one for now. When the first one happens, and I'll show you when I'm in there, you will see red symbols all over the place, but one will be green. You have to... your teammate or yourself has to shoot that one green symbol. So, Jason, you can shoot it now from wherever you are. If you see it, sends me over. Now I'm gonna make sure I have my my infected out. Now, if you fall, it gets reset and you have to shoot it again. Yeah, got it. Okay, that's the hard one. That's the only hard jump, honestly. But you just have to get to the end. So right there's the first barrier. If you look outside, see all the red symbols? One of those is gonna turn green in a second. So once we hit it, I think I can shoot it as well, but let's see. Boom. So it should be out there, Jason.
Yeah, I shot mine already.
Yep, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to continue. If you miss the green symbol, you just have to start the first part again. But since I'm already through the first part, I don't have to do it again. I just have to do the whole thing. So the second one's done. So that one's green. Jason just shot it, so there should be 2 more. I like going up on this one.
One more.
Oh, okay, just 1 more.
So it was 3, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the last one is the orb. So that would make sense. So... should go green in a second.
Yep, got it.
Really? I wasn't even at the end. Okay. So at the end of this one should be the orb that we need. And I'm whiffed. I hard whiffed. So that's a... you know what? I did that on purpose so you guys can learn. Hopefully I don't F this one up again. Boom. Boom. Yep, there it is. And there's the orb, so that takes us out once you grab it. And now I believe I can place the energy orb. Yep. Now, so that's technically phase 2 done. You don't shoot him just yet. I wonder if I can hit it from here. No, I can't. Shotgun kind of blows, but just keep shooting. So you shoot it, you'll see that bubble, and now we have the protectors, aka Magwas. Now with this minigun, I don't think I'll have much of a problem, to be honest. Holy shit. Yeah, no problems at all. Yeah, this thing's kind of gross. But you can't pick up that orb until the Magwa's dead. So just make sure you have the ammo and the ability to kill it. So there's the first one done. Now we can go over and we can grab it. Sometimes when the shield doesn't drop, that doesn't mean you can't pick it up. It's just kind of a glitch. So sometimes it just won't do the animation, if you will. So there's the second one. And since you guys get the concept of what we're trying to do here, let me explain the 4th step. So technically, you can actually bypass the 4th phase by killing this guy right now, which is pretty easy to do with 2 people. With 1 player, it's a little harder. But if you can kill him, you can actually bypass the 4th step, 4th phase. For the 4th phase, though, what's going to happen is there's going to be an orb on the ground, like a giant blue circle that you have to stay in, and that's the only time you can damage the guy. Not too difficult. We'll show it to you, but just in case we do bypass it here, it's fairly common sense, but just be careful. Now, we're going to try and bypass the 4th. You know what? Let's show him how it's done. But again, right now you should be able when he turns dark or black. He should become like you can blast through him right now and do all the damage. It's really easy with the It's really easy with the Ray Gun Mach 2 Pack-a-Punched, but like see, we didn't do enough damage, so we'll have to do a 4th phase. So now we're starting to take damage. We got to go to the blue circle, and we got to do damage now. Now, the only reason this is hard is because you're going to get swarmed. So, I think we just killed him. I think that was it. Yes. Yeah. So, see, if you don't have good guns to kill him, it's very hard to do this. But we're just going to keep laying into him. On to the next one. On to the next one. Yep. Okay, so there we go. I counted it. So now you can get the main wonder weapon of the game, which is called the Arshan's Demise. It's a gun with unlimited ammo, which is really cool. I don't know how the damage is on it. Maybe I'll try pack-a-punching it. But now you want to open up all of these so that you can easily get the money you need to... Oh, there's the ray gun that we needed. God damn it. You can easily get all the money you need to get the Bible ending. So just keep going around. I'm going to try stealing all this money, Jason, if you don't mind. At this point, we can go back to get out of the arena and we can head to the Bible ending. Now zombies are going to spawn, but you are basically at the end game. We're going to run back to the elevator. We're going to go back to the center console. I just want to see if you can pack-a-punch this and what it's called. I doubt you'd be able to pack-a-punch it because it's technically already a wonder weapon. But if I go over to here, yeah, you can't pack-a-punch it. So just the Bible ending, go back to here, and for 75,000, you did it. So as you can see, it's more so made to be fun, not exactly hard. I like this map because it's got a little bit of everything. You got the parkour, you got the very good map, the theme, you know. So, yeah, that's it. Any questions, just let us know. And hopefully we'll see you guys at stream and in the next one. So, good job, Jason.